Hey guys, this is Ape Alto. I created a video about me starting out in the One Piece TCG series. I usually learn by just jumping in and playing the game, so this is how we quickly get started. We'll do a quick overview of downloading and installing the simulator, and importing, exporting decks, starting a game, learning how to build decks and find out the cost of them, find out which ones are the top meta decks, and just trying to figure out which deck you would like to play. This video covers some of the subjects broadly, but I would like to eventually create some short forms that will cover each subject or topic with a little bit more details, so we can quickly go through them, learn them quicker. But this is I think a very good overall video for everybody to just jump in and start playing. The only thing that I think I did not cover was playing in real life versus the sim. You'll just have to practice some in real life to just get used to it. And there's also a YouTube video of the guy that's playing in a tournament. I put an example in this video. You can go to his YouTube channel and just watch how he plays, how his hand moves, once you start understanding the game and the deck. One of the first things we want to do is download the simulator. It's OPTCGSIM. So just Google it and you'll find Meibatsu. He is a really big community member because he built this simulator and he updates it very frequently. This is me just going through the process of downloading it. You can do the same thing, just download it, install it, and you should be good to go. Once you install it, it should look like this. And this is very important because this is the app that a lot of people use, even for like online tournaments. There's some people that, or some tournaments that play with the webcam, but this is so much easier. The only thing you have to worry about is glitches. So this game doesn't glitch too often. So once in a while it does, or the sim doesn't glitch. And but it's very reliable. Definitely use this to play and practice and build decks. So let's start with a little bit with the deck editor, and then this is how you can search cards and add them into your deck. You know, that's a leader card, just add it. You can search by power level, you can search by name, but this is hard, it takes a very time consuming. There's a very easy way with deck building in here, is to import the deck. So right now you copy your existing list, import it elsewhere in different apps, but I'm going to show you a very easy way of doing this. Importing the deck. So let's look for a deck online first. I have this website, cardkaizoku.com, and then there's this part where it says tournament stats. In One Piece, these are the top decks to play. Very expensive, probably 100 and above to purchase these decks online and build them. But let's just say I want to play one of them, like over here. Let's try an NL deck. I'm just gonna click on this one. Now these are probably top 2-3 tournament winners or something. And over here we can import or export. So we're going to export the deck. So we're going to copy the deck list and then put it in the sim. We're going to import the sim. And we'll just say no. OP15, that's the set word. And there you have it. I have the deck added to my list up here. OP15. Then we'll go back to the lobby. let's play against ourselves and start. So this is a easy way to kind of understand what your deck should do. You could learn 2 decks playing like this. When you first start out, you know, you start out with 1 Don, and then you could just play your Don. So you're just gonna have to kind of play around with the settings in this app, see what you like to be automated, but yeah, that's what I would use to first start out. Play against yourself a little bit, learn the decks. Meta deck is the most expensive ones to get. If you don't have that budget, then I would suggest we go with some budgeted decks. I'll show you that next after this. So this section is the multiplayer. Boom, boom, boom. Standard and extra regulation is the 2 formats that is official right now when you go to a local game store. One Piece, there's an official app where you sign up to play in tournaments, so you'll have to go to those TCG stores, ask them how they set it up and how they, you know, how you sign up and play. And there's also banned cards, so you have to look that up too. But you won't have to worry too much about it as long as you get a deck from online somewhere that's recent. So let's talk about the budgeted decks. So over here, let's look at this price first. This is a Nell deck that we just copied. It's 166. And then over here on this site, it makes it so easy to buy it. This will add all the cards to the cart in TCG player. It's 244 right now. Very important. Optimize. So it consolidates to less stores, so it's less shipping costs. So it's 180. That's not bad. Not bad for a no deck. Alright, that's one of the top decks out there. But maybe we can't afford this. Let's budget ourselves. There's another one that I found on from a guy named the Real Joshua, who builds decks and has some cool One Piece content. He shared a post of this guy who does good content too. And it's the first time watching. I watched through this and it was really good stuff. Tells you, oh, $10 deck. Yeah, it's probably 10 around there, or $15. And in here it just tells you about how much it costs, what's the strategy of playing this deck, and then he'll show you real matches. I think it's in a real tournament, and how to win. And then he posts the deck list here, and this opens up with Card Kaizoku also. And there's your deck. And then we want to export it to the sim. Let's do that. Export it and create the deck here. Over here it says import, and boom, there's your deck. You put a name on it and save it, and you're good. And then you can start playing with it. I haven't saved it, but I have them saved here already. Done that one, and you start, and then you just play. Play against yourself first, learn the deck, then I would say a couple matches should be enough. Just take your time reading and figure out how to navigate the deck and use them, and then you just play. Yeah, figure out how to navigate and use this app to play. You can also, when you're playing against yourself, you can like restart the turn too. So if you made a mistake, you can restart. And then I just did it, and it looks like it bugged out. Now I just want to show you guys the leaders, because when I first started, I didn't know which leader to choose. So if you haven't played the game or watched the show or anything like that, and maybe you just understood that, oh, this game is really cool, the formula where the gameplay formula and the collectability sounds good, and you want to try it out, I would suggest you just if you don't have the budget, just get the budget decks like from this guy. Alright, I'm pretty sure he has other decks on his channel. That's the most recent one. Otherwise, in terms of starting out, I would say beginner colors are red, blue, and green. Those are easiest to play with. Actually, red is the easiest to play with. Very straightforward strategies with red usually, and so I think Shanks right now might be a good one, but definitely would choose by color or like your favorite character, and just start with that. Some people play the game with just one single leader the whole as much as they can, or maybe 2 or 3 leaders, and then just upgrade them over time. It's a lot cheaper to play that way when you're trying to just play the game at a tournament and beat them in every new set that comes out. Just upgrade the deck little by little. And then maybe some strategy is to counter the top decks that's released with every new set, with your current leader, and I think you'll win games that way. It's a fun way to play on a budget. If you're not on a budget, then yeah, go ahead, buy the top decks and try to win the tournaments, or buy the booster boxes and build multiple decks with all the cards that you get from the booster boxes. And the collectability aspect of it, you'll get a chance to get the alternate arts. But I think that's all I have for starting out. I hope that was pretty clear, and if there's any questions, I definitely welcome some questions. If it's something I can't answer, I would love to answer it for myself. So everybody, have a good night. I hope this gives you an idea of how to start out and playing One Piece TCG. And the IP's pretty good. I'm like on episode 100 in the anime. I haven't seen the live action yet, but lots of clips of live action. So hope you guys get into it also and join me on this journey. Alright, good night guys.